If you're a bow hunter, then you know how important it is for that first shot that you get out of the tree stand to be dead on its mark. There's nothing worse than the feeling of a bad hit or a shot that was slightly misplaced and you're not sure how long it's going to take you to recover the game. Well, these problems out of a tree stand are usually caused from torque on the bow riser. Torque on the bow riser can be caused from many things. It might be that you grip the bow too tight. It might be because you have a glove on your hand, awkward positions in the tree stand, maybe heavy clothing on your arm. There's certainly never time for warm-up shots in the tree stand, so what I want to do today is introduce you to a product that I believe can alleviate a lot of those problems, or certainly reduce them. And that product is called the ProMaster Fine Line Rear Bow Sight. You can see it mounted here on this bow. The way that mounts up on your favorite existing front sight. It doesn't disrupt your front sight setup at all. Very simple to put on. Sometimes you have a quiver mounted in that area and you may have to remove your quiver bracket and remount your quiver bracket on top of the new setup. The benefits of this part will be that it will immediately notify you that you're torquing the bow, or you're changed the way you're holding the bow from the way you set the sights up. One of the things that happens is on the range we shoot the bow many times as we set up the sights, and we have created some fatigue in the bow hand. And obviously when you're in that tree stand and that big buck comes along, you pick that bow up for the first time, there's not going to be any fatigue in that hand, and so you could be holding the bow slightly different than you were whenever you set up the pins. If you'll give me a moment, I'd like to show you how easy this is to install. Some of the other benefits this product offers is if you use it on a consistent basis, it'll train you to hold the bow the same each time. But sometimes it'll break the habit of gripping the bow, and it'll certainly be an improvement to train a new shooter how to hold the bow the same each and every time. This product, as you see here, mounted up on an existing front sight, this is the product we're talking about, is intended to notify you that you have torque on your bow. So if you frame your sight pins within the windows of that fine line, the slightest torque in that riser will indicate that you've moved your sight pin off of its target, and will allow you the second to adjust your wrist and put your pin back on your target, and your shot will be dead on. Another benefit this has is there's no lenses on it, so it's not going to fog up in the rain. It's directly in your line of sight, so you don't have to look at something else to find out if you're torquing the bow and then go back and try to find your pins and put on your target. You're already on your target, you make a quick adjustment, you squeeze the trigger and your shot's dead on. This is the total product, what it looks like, assembled with the bracket in place. Your existing front sights will have two spare sets of holes that's intended to hold accessories such as this. This new sight has two sets of holes in it. You can mount it as far forward as you need in order to clear a cable if your bow has cables that come up into a bracket here, or you can mount it further back, such as what we're going to do with this product. Once this is installed, and again it's only going to take you a few minutes to do it, tightened in position, you're going to pick up the bow and preliminarily set it in position. So what you need to do is you're going to pick the bow up, you're going to move this triangular C-frame shape in and out, and a good starting point is to line it up with the string and the front pins. And then you're going to pull the bow. Be sure you use your release or your fingers if that's your style of shooting. Pull the bow with an open bow hand as you normally do, and look through your peep sight and line up that pin and make sure that that frames the center of those pins. Once you've done that, you can see the slightest movement in your wrist will substantially change that point of impact. Once you've got it adjusted, tighten down the screws. You can eliminate a peep sight if you have a good positive anchor point. Works great with a peep sight. Some of the other benefits is that it consistently keeps you on target whenever you pick it up that first shot. It'll be lined up and your target's dead on. This product will make a difference for you out of the tree stand for that first shot or on the ground. It'll certainly improve anyone's shooting ability. If you're looking for something to help you in those areas, give this product a try. I think you'll like it. The product can be found on Amazon.com. You can find it at ProMasterOutdoorProducts.com, or you can ask your favorite dealer for it. I appreciate it. I know this is going to work for you and make that first shot a big difference out of the tree stand. Thanks for your time.